Day 1, I spawned in as a night fury, soaring through the dark skies near an island. This was Berk, a small Viking village in the middle of the sea, and everything on the island was engulfed in flames. You see, it's normal for places to have problems, like pests and stuff, like mice or mosquitoes, but the Vikings here, they have dragons. As dragons, we were hunting for food in Berk. I mean, we didn't really have a problem with the Vikings, we were just after our preys. Yo! Now would you look at that? Our dragons have swarmed the entire island! What a view! They've turned the village upside down for food chasing the animals. Well, I'm a dragon too after all, right? I guess I should go and help them out. I mean, I don't want to starve to death. I need food. Okay. Let's see how the flight mechanics of a Night Fury feels like. Get out of the way, everybody! We're diving in! Night Fury incoming!
Wait, this is the Night Fury! Stand back!
Yeah! Huh? The Night Fury? But where? Where is he?
Plasma Blast, ready, fire! My Plasma Blasts are insanely powerful, dude! I destroyed a whole tower with just one shot! I gotta tell ya, with me around, the Vikings don't stand a chance against the dragons. But wait! One of the deadly natters got caught by the Vikings! We gotta help him out before it's too late! Hang on, buddy! The Night Fury is here to save the day! Charging my Plasma Blast, and fire! Boom! Did you see how I scattered those Vikings off the dragon? They didn't even know what hit them! You can't beat us with those cheap battle axes or shields! These Vikings can't even spot me in the dark skies. I know they're trying to hunt me, but only in their dreams.
Alrighty, my new invention is finally ready. Dragon Detonator 3.0. The others don't believe that I can actually kill a dragon, but that's about to change very soon. Come on, give me something to shoot at, there it is, I see one. Come here, dragon. Come on, just a little more, and fire!
Just then, I got caught by a dragon net out of nowhere, and I suddenly started falling down, unable to flap my wings. At the end of my fall, I ended up crashing into the trees in the middle of the forest. On days 2 through 4, I thrashed around where I crashed, trying to get free from the dragon net that I was caught in. Though, no matter how much I tried, my efforts were in vain. While I was falling the other night, I crashed into the trees along the way, causing the net to get tangled all over me. But this helplessness wouldn't last very long. Dude, what a mess! I lost half my hearts from all that impact from the trees, and this net is tangled all over my arms, legs, and stuff. I can't even move a muscle. I'd say I could just blast the net with my Plasma Blast, but nah, man, I can't do that either. I'm so starved that I don't have the energy to use my Plasma Blast. My ability item seems to be disabled. Maybe another dragon will come and save me or something?
Oh, man.
Wait a minute, who's speaking? Oh no, Vikings must be coming. I need to be quiet.
Oh, the gods hate me. You can't be serious, right? Some people lose their knife or their mug, but no, not me. Somehow I managed to lose an entire dragon. Huh? What is this? I'm pretty sure this tree was all intact a couple of days ago.
This kid was Hiccup, the one who shot me down the other day. And as soon as he followed the trails of my crash, he noticed me, and he was completely shocked by what he saw. Hiccup was face to face with a dragon for the first time ever, and that's why he was so terrified to be here. Even though he found the courage to come out from his hiding spot after a while, he kept his knife ready for anything unexpected.
I did it! Oh, this fixes everything! I've brought down this mighty beast! Whoa!
The Vikings found my location! There's no point trying to be quiet anymore. Not gonna act like I'm sleeping. Hey kid, how about you put that knife away? There's no need to make things worse, right?
I'm gonna kill you, dragon. I'm gonna take your heart and bring it to my father. I'm a Viking. You hear me?
Dude, look, you're making a mistake. You shot me down and messed up, okay? But please just let me go. Have mercy on these innocent eyes. Oh no, guess he's really gonna do it. So this is the end of the 100-day challenge, huh? I can't believe I'm losing the challenge just because of a weak Viking kid, bro.
No, I can't do it. I did this to this dragon. This is just not who I am or who I wanna be.
Wait, I think my sad, cute stare actually worked. But, why did he stop like that now all of a sudden? Did he change his mind again? Please say no, bro. Wait! What are you doing? Hiccup changed his mind, true, but he wasn't actually going to kill me. He was about to set me free instead. He used his knife to cut through the dragon net wrapped around me, and I, of course, took the opportunity to pounce on Hiccup. Now the tables had turned, and Hiccup was in the palm of my claws, ready to face my wrath. It wasn't hard to tell from the look in his eyes that he regretted setting me free. He was staring at me in fear, terrified of my deadly stare. I wanted to destroy him right there with my plasma blast. But I was still starved, causing me to not be able to shoot my plasma blast. So, the most I could do was roaring at his face to scare him off. Hiccup was lucky to be alive today.
Bro, was I just going to die back there? I think I'll just go back home.
On days 5 through 12, I tried to get as far away as possible from Berk and the Vikings, running all around the forest among the trees. Though, no matter how far I went, I knew this island wasn't safe for me at all. So, I flapped my wings to fly to some other island where I could be safer, and I started to take off. But something was wrong. I couldn't fly no matter what. I kept crashing back to the ground again and again and again. After trying to take off for a few more times, I finally got why I couldn't get back in the air. One of my tail fins was missing, causing my flight dynamics to be unstable. Oh man, now that's what we just needed. I remember hitting the trees when I was crashing down from the sky the other day, and I guess my tail fins must have gotten torn by all the impact. This can't be real, right? I mean, you can't really call a dragon without wings a dragon. You know what the Vikings say? A down dragon is a dead dragon. Oh man, I keep crashing down over and over again. There's no point in trying. All right, whatever. I guess I'll deal with this later. Let's just focus on filling my stomach for now. My hunger bar is super low. Maybe I should go to the coast and try to catch some fish or something? Speaking of fish, how about that huge pile of food over there? That's more like it. Hey, what's going on now? Oh, just what I needed. A monstrous nightmare. That pile of fish back there must belong to this dragon. Okay, dude, chill out. Hey! No, I'm on fire! This guy is super mad at us for trying to steal his food, and I can't even fight back. I'm so hungry right now. I don't even have the energy for a plasma blast. Actually, wait, I almost forgot I'm a dragon too. My skin should be resistant to flames, right? Aha! I can use my wings like a shield. The flames can't even touch me. Come on, bring it on. Come at me, bro. And, aha! That's what happens when you waste your breath spraying it left and right like that. You ran out of fire. With his fire breath running out, the dragon got even more mad and suddenly pounced at me. Luckily though, I managed to dodge the attack thanks to my quick reflexes. Before he even knew what was happening, I turned the other way around and started running towards the pile of fish instead. I had to be quick on my jaws if I wanted to regain my energy though. So, I started gobbling them up and downed all the fish into my stomach in literal seconds. With my hunger fully taken care of, it was now payback time. Ha! Finally! I got to fill my stomach and I am full of energy once again. Oh boy, you're gonna regret messing with me like that. Wait! Whoops! Boom! Ha! It was all good when you were shooting fire at me when I was a downed, helpless dragon. But you know what they say, what goes around, comes around. Oh, he's still trying to come at me from all the way there. Looks like this guy still hasn't learned his lesson. Come on, bring it on! What are you gonna do, huh? What? Hey! Dude, no! What is that knockback, bro? Threw me all the way to the bottom of this pit. Wait, I guess he's leaving now? I can't believe he left me here to rot. Oh man, my luck is the worst. There's no way for me to get out of this pit. I can't fly. Looks like I'll be spending the next few days in here. On days 13 through 21, I was stuck in this huge pit, or let's say the cove, and I did my best to get back up to the forest. I was flapping my wings all over the cove, trying to cling to the edges using my claws, but my efforts were in vain. The walls of the cove were too steep for me to hold on. I was completely trapped in here, and there was no way out. I'm trying to grab onto those vines over there and climb out, but I just can't do it. And look, my hunger bar is almost halfway down. I may starve to death if I stay in this pit for a few more days. Wait, there are fish in the lake. It wouldn't be bad to catch those and gobble them up for a quick snack. Here we go. But, oh, they got away. It's impossible to catch fish with my claws. They're just swimming too fast. Well, I guess I'm probably going to die here on my own. Wait, what's that sound? I think it's coming from over there. Oh, wait, isn't that the kid from the other day? And look, he's brought his knife with him again. He's got a fish in his other hand too. Wonder what this kid is up to again. Okay. It's better to be careful around him. This kid must know I've been stuck in this pit for days. He might be trying to distract me with the fish and attack me somehow. I gotta keep my eyes open. Look, dude, there's no way you're getting anywhere near me with that knife in your hand. Just so you know.
Well, you're not a fan of knives, huh? Alright, fine. Look, it's gone already. See?
Ha! Good, now we're talking. You are completely harmless. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, lunchtime. The thing in your hand. It looks pretty delicious, not gonna lie.
Oh, you must be hungry. Come on, take this. You dragons love fish, right?
Oh, you have no idea. It's exactly what I need right now. Come on, don't be shy. Gimme.
Toothless? Well, I could have sworn you had teeth.
Right after Hiccup fed me with the fish, he tried to reach his hand to me to get closer, but I didn't trust him that much yet. So, I decided to fly to a nearby branch, hung down by my tail, and covered my face with my wings, deciding to take a little nap until Hiccup left the cove. I just wanted to be left alone. Many long hours passed, and with me opening my eyes, guess what I just saw? Hiccup was still standing right in front of me. He seemed to be busy with something, messing with the dirt in front of him. He was actually trying to draw a picture on the ground with a stick in his hand. And since I was a dragon who really loves to show off his skills, I broke off a nearby branch with my mouth, walked right over in front of Hiccup, and went on with scribbling something on the ground. At first, Hiccup couldn't quite understand what I was trying to do, because what I was scribbling really didn't look like anything. It was a whole lot of mess. Though, after my scribbling was finally done, everything made perfect sense to Hiccup. My masterpiece was ready to be seen. I tried to draw Hiccup's face in my own way, just like he drew earlier. Alright, well, my drawing wasn't really looking that good, I knew that, but it was enough to warm things up between me and Hiccup. Just then, Hiccup approached my drawing to take a closer look, and with him accidentally stepping on it, I roared at him to scare him off a little bit. After all, I didn't step on what he scribbled earlier. He shouldn't have stepped on mine either, right? I wanted my art to be respected. Well, after warding Hiccup for a few more times, I think he finally got my message. He slowly started walking towards me, avoiding the blocks I scribbled and taking a tour around my art. He was slowly approaching me with his small steps, and in a matter of seconds, he was right next to me. And at that moment, Hiccup and I came face to face, and the trust between us was greater than ever. Hiccup reached out his hand to me once again, just like last time. But this time, things were different. I didn't see him as a threat. I trusted him. For the first time, I let him pet me with no feeling of danger. This was the beginning of a new, yet forbidden friendship. On days 22 through 30, Hiccup left the cove and started walking back to his village to get some stuff done. And me? I started hanging out on my own in the cove once again as usual, all alone by myself. I wouldn't see Hiccup again for a long time, until many days later. While I was hanging out in the cove and Hiccup was in his village, days turned to nights, and one day, I woke from my sleep with Hiccup's sudden return. Hiccup brought a cart full of fish with him, but that wasn't the only surprise he brought. He had more planned for today. Well, way to go, Hiccup. You sure know how to make a dragon happy. I was really getting hungry after waiting in this pit for days. Good timing.
All right, Toothless, we've got some salmon, some nice Icelandic cods, and a whole smoked eel.
Smoked eel? Are you crazy? Get that thing away from me! Dragons hate eels! It's Dragonology 101!
No, it's okay, got it. No eels. I don't really like eel much either anyway.
Okay, I forgive you. Anyway, now if you'll excuse me, I'd like to feast. Lunchtime! Right after saying that, I dived into the cart, stacked full of fish for me to gobble up. While I was busy feasting, Hiccup walked toward my tail to the back without me even noticing. Now, it was all clear what he had been busy with for days back in his village. Just so I could fly again, he invented a brand new mechanical fin on his own, and he was trying to attach it to me as a replacement for my old tail fin. In just a moment, I felt a sudden weight on my tail. It was as if the missing half of my tail fins finally returned.
Let's bind this thing over here too, and yes, done. Okay, that's not too bad, it works. Whoa!
I'm flying! I can't believe it! I've missed flying so much these past days. Look at my tail! Hiccup was absolutely stunned when I suddenly took off like that. Poor guy. He's clinging to my tail all the way back there. He's getting tossed around in the air left and right. By the way, look, there's a new item in my inventory too. Dragon Rider Skill Level 1. Where did this thing even come from? What kind of dragon needs a rider? I don't want a rider. I can fly perfectly fine on my own. Alright, whatever. It's time to get rid of this kid. Well, Hiccup, thank you for all you've done, but now it's time to part ways. Whoa, hey! What just happened? I suddenly crashed into the water as soon as I threw Hiccup off my tail.
Yeah, that was amazing. Did you see how I made you fly again, Toothless?
Made me fly again? What do you mean? Can't I fly on my own? This means I still can't control half of my tail fins. Oh yeah, the Dragon Rider item in my inventory is gone too! The item only seems to appear in my inventory when Hiccup is together with me. It looks like we're going to be spending long days with this kid, like I didn't have enough problems on my own. On days 31 through 42, my friendship with Hiccup grew even stronger, and we worked very hard to improve our harmony when we fly together. Hiccup was determined to make me fly in the skies just like the old times. He even made his very own special saddle that perfectly fit my body so that he could be both more comfortable and have more control during our flight sessions. With Hiccup finally having a saddle to properly travel on me, it was time for some proper training. After all, neither Hiccup nor I knew exactly how to fly with these new mechanisms attached on me. We had to adjust to the new controls, together. Whew, finally! Feels so good to be out of that pit after so long. But what are we going to do at the top of this mountain?
Come on, Toothless, we gotta learn how to fly again, together. Don't worry, I'll make sure you'll be back in the skies in no time, bud.
Okay, fine. I want to get back in the skies, but what's with this rope you brought here? Care to explain? Hiccup, why did you tie me here? No offense, but don't I need to be free in the skies to learn how to fly? Oh, so that's what he meant by baby steps. Well, of course. I don't want to crash into a rock or something, like I'm learning to fly from scratch. Training with a safety leash is the right call, but I don't know if training with a safety leash will be enough to increase my skill level. Wait! Whoa, okay. My Dragon Rider skill is already level 2. So, was it that easy to level up? Well, of course, I wasn't the only one learning things during our training sessions. As Hiccup spent more and more time with me, his knowledge and vision about dragons widened too. And of course, the more he knew about dragons, the more control he had over them as well. Hiccup's new skills about dragons weren't just limited to me either. He started testing out the new things he learned about dragons in the arena in his own Viking village. I was no longer the only dragon he could control. He now knew how to work with other dragons too. And of course, Hiccup's new skills started to attract the attention of his friends too.
Okay, lads, here it comes. Get ready. Meet the terrible terror.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Terrible terror? Ha! It's like the size of my. Get it off! Get it off! I'm hurt. I'm very much hurt.
Hiccup was absolutely dominating the dragon arena with all his knowledge about dragons, while his friends couldn't even get near the beast more than a few seconds. For Hiccup, it was just child's play. In the eyes of his friends, he transformed from the lamest Viking in Berk to the coolest in a matter of days. Well, but of course, it wouldn't be right to say everyone was happy with this change. Some were suspicious of Hiccup's sudden change. Hiccup started to attract too much attention with all his new tricks. On days 43 through 54, we continued our flight training with Hiccup all over the island. But this time, there was no safety leash or anything. It was time for a real test drive out in the open seas. Okay, flying for the first time without a safety leash. It's been a long time since the last time I've been around here.
Okay, bud, we're gonna take this nice and slow. Here we go. Position 3, no, 4. All right, it's go time, Come on, bud.
Okay, we're diving. And all right, perfect. We didn't crash into the sea. Now, if we just make a little turn like this without crashing into those rocks, so far so good. I'm actually not too bad at all. How about we go for a little dip in the water to cool off, Hiccup? Haha! Nice! The new flight mechanics are a bit tricky, but I don't think it'll take me long to get used to them. I seem to be able to fly pretty well with Hiccup's help for now. Hiccup, you need to turn left. We're gonna crash! Keep your eyes open, buddy.
Whoops, sorry, that was my fault. Yeah, I'm on it. Position 4, 3.
Did this kid get his rider's license from a blacksmith or something? All right, whatever. It's kind of boring flying low close to the water. Time to soar into the skies like in the good old days.
Yeah! This is amazing.
Woohoo! Yeah! I've missed flying above the clouds so much. Our training with Hiccup was going great, and we were having a lot of fun. Until that thing happened. Apparently, we got a little too carried away with the fun and ascended more than we should have. Hiccup suddenly lost control, and we were separated. I couldn't fly without Hiccup controlling my mechanical fin, and so, as I was falling from the sky, I was uncontrollably spinning in the air, unable to stop. It was only a matter of time before we crashed into the rocks and got squashed. We had to do something immediately. Just then, Hiccup managed to make a swift maneuver in the air and slowly brought himself closer to me. He actually made it! He grabbed onto my saddle, But we were still falling at full speed. We had to slow down. Hiccup pulled my wings back to lighten the fall, but it was no use. It was only a matter of time before we crashed into the trees. Hiccup had to make a decision. Come on, kid! Do something! Get the hang of that mechanical fit of yours or we're gonna die! There are rocks ahead! We're going to crash into the wall! Okay, we're diving! What's happening? What are these sharp turns? We're passing through very tight spaces right now! We're about to crash! What? Wait! What just happened? How are we still alive? The level of flight control was diabolical! I swear, I didn't even touch my keyboard, man! It was all Hiccup back there! And Dragon Rider skill level 3? You gotta be kidding me! The maneuvers we pulled off back there were so precise that it was enough for me to level up! Alright, Hiccup, I gotta admit, at first, having to fly with you was getting on my nerves, but I guess it's not too bad after all. It's good to have you around. On days 55 through 70, I returned to the cove and decided to take a rest after the long training sessions. I was looking forward to our next flight test with Hiccup, but what was about to happen next was something entirely different. Huh? That's weird. Where's Hiccup? He should have been here by now. Come on, kid, come here already so that we can get back to training. Ah, there he is. He's coming, he's coming. But what's up with the chest he's holding in his arms? Did he bring more fish or something?
Well, Toothless, we're leaving. All right, come on, let's pack up. Looks like you and me are taking a little vacation. Forever. I can't believe my father wants me to kill a dragon. I would never, ever do something like that. What are you doing here?
Nothing. I just want to know what's going on. No one just gets as good as you do in just a few days like that. Especially you. Now, start talking. Are you training with someone? Who were you talking to back there?
Wait, who's that supposed to be? And why is she attacking Hiccup with her axe? She's trying to corner him for some reason. Hey, dude! Now she slapped Hiccup and knocked him to the ground. I gotta help him. Hang in there, kid, I'm coming to help. Nobody bullies Hiccup but me. All right, you're gonna pay for this.
Hey, no! No, it's okay. She's a friend. Calm down. Astrid, you just scared him, that's all.
I scared him? You can't be serious, right? Who is him?
Astrid? Toothless. Toothless, Astrid.
To be honest, I don't really trust this girl at all, Hiccup. Just look at her. She's just a typical Viking, and she brought her battle axe with her too. This girl is dangerous.
Ha! You are so screwed now, Hiccup. Wait till your dad hears about this. I'm gonna tell him everything.
Hey, where are you going? We're dead.
Now she's gonna rat us out to the chief of Berk? Whatever, like I even care.
Whoa, where do you think you're going? We can't just let her rat us out to my father. Come on, let's go stop her.
I finally discovered your little secret, Hiccup. I can't wait to see what they're going to do to you when they hear all about this. Hey, wait, what's going on? Let me go. No! Oh, great Odin's ghost. This is it. What do you think you're doing? Hiccup, get me down from here!
You have to give me a chance to explain.
I am not listening to anything you have to say!
Then I won't speak. Just let me show you, okay? Please, Astrid.
As if we don't have enough problems, now I have to deal with this girl's drama. Our flight session plans for today are most likely ruined. Whoa, hey! Now that's rude! She slapped Hiccup's helping hand away. Fine, I know exactly what to do. We're not canceling our flight session today, apparently.
Okay, great. Now get me down.
Okay, Toothless, down. Gently. See, Astrid? Nothing to be afraid of.
Nothing to be afraid of, huh? Oh, you will be afraid. All right, buckle up, everybody. Get ready for some turbulence. Woohoo! Yeah!
Toothless, what is wrong with you? Bad dragon. Sorry, Astrid. He's not usually like this.
You want me to act as usual? All right then, how about we take a little shower real quick? Whoops! Nothing's better than a little splash to cool down on a hot summer day.
Toothless, what are you doing? We need her to like us.
Well, she should have thought about that before slapping you back there. Now it's my turn to bully her instead.
Just stop! Let me go!
Okay, and now the spinning. Perfect! Thank you for nothing, you useless reptile.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just get me off of this thing.
Hearing Astrid apologize to Hiccup, I decided to stop bullying her at last. Now, it was time to show Astrid the good side of dragons, with a romantic flight. So, I wanted to take her on a peaceful journey through the beautiful skies. Once Astrid overcame her fear and opened her eyes, she was shocked by what she saw, greeted by a comforting view. There was no sea or rocks around her anymore. There were only cotton candy-like clouds in the skies, along with a gorgeous sunset. We soared among the beautiful puffy clouds for minutes, and I continued to give Astrid and Hiccup a tour of the sky until nightfall. Yes, I've actually done it. I showed Astrid that dragons could be good too. Well, of course Hiccup benefited from this too. His competitive rivalry with Astrid suddenly turned into a close friendship. Two birds with one stone, am I right? On day 71, Hiccup, Astrid, and I continued our flight training through the dark skies of the night. They went on with chatting about random stuff while I was giving them a tour around the sea. Though, none of us knew what was about to happen next very soon.
So Hiccup, what now? Your final exam is coming up very soon. You know you'll have to kill a dragon.
Don't remind me at all.
Wait, did she just say kill a dragon? No way, bro. My little Hiccup wouldn't do something like that at all. Wait, isn't that the dragon that threw me into the cove at the beginning of the game? Now you're finished, monstrous nightmare. Do you know how many days I had to be stuck in that pit because of you? Come on, come on. There he is. I see a shadow moving through the fog. I'm gonna catch up to him and get my revenge.
Hey, Toothless, what's happening? What is it? Come on, you gotta get us out of here, bud.
Nah, not happening, kid. I'm not going anywhere until I get my revenge on that stupid dragon. Meanwhile, besides revenge, I could feel a mysterious voice calling me this way. After flying for a few minutes, other dragons started appearing around me too, and they had various animals stolen from Berk in their claws, or in other words, their offerings. Before I even knew what was happening, the number of dragons next to me grew into the dozens, and we were all flying in the same direction through the dark fog above the sea. After traveling for a while, we found ourselves on a completely different island, granite cliffs being scattered all around it. I didn't know where to go from here, so I followed the other dragons and entered through an opening inside the mountain standing in the middle of the island. The inside was scorching hot, and the dragons were circling above the open space in the middle. We didn't know what was going on here with all these dragons, but what we were about to witness next would change everything. What is this place? All the dragons across the Isle of Berk are gathered in here. And look, they're all carrying sheep, animals, and stuff like that in their claws. What are they up to? Aha! Wait, something's happening. One of the dragons is descending towards the center. And, he dropped his prey right down the hole. Oh, now I get it. These dragons are throwing these sheep into this pit as offerings. But why aren't they eating the food themselves?
It's satisfying to know that all of our food has been dumped down a hole.
And, yeah, it seems all the dragons have thrown their food down the pit. Except for us, of course. Oh, and there's also this Jökull. But, all he brought here is a single cod? That's so tiny for an offering. The Jökull also dropped his offering down the pit just like the others. Though, he made a huge mistake. The thing waiting for this little fish at the bottom of the pit was not happy at all. This was the Red Death, and she swallowed the Jökull in a single bite. I was absolutely shocked by the sight before my eyes. Since I also didn't bring any proper offering here, the Red Death tried to attack me too. But luckily, thanks to my quick reflexes, I managed to dodge her bite and flew away. It was time for me to leave this place. So, I flew to the sky along with the other dragons and left the place through an opening at the top of the dragon nest. I was safe. Or like, at least for now. This discovery we made with Hiccup and Astrid would lead to a whole lot of new trouble very soon. Hiccup had to make a plan to save the situation. Things had gotten way more complicated.
No, it totally makes sense. It's like a giant beehive. They're the workers, and that's their queen. It controls them. Come on, let's find your dad. We've got to tell him about this.
No, Astrid, not yet. They'll kill Toothless if they find out about this. We have to think this through carefully before the ones in Berk know what's going on.
Hiccup, we just discovered the dragon's nest. The thing we've been after since Vikings first sailed here. And you want to keep it a secret? To protect your pet dragon? Are you serious?
Yes. Just give me some time. I'll figure something out.
Okay then. That's for kidnapping me. And that's for everything else. It's late. Time to go. See you back home.
Ooh, Hiccup, how's it going, kid? What just happened with Astrid back there?
What are you looking at? Is there something to see here?
On days 72 through 89, as days turned to nights, I rested in the cove while Hiccup went back to his village as usual. While these days were quite ordinary for me in the cove, I couldn't say the same for Hiccup. Things got even more complicated for him back at the village. He had a very important exam to deal with. Hiccup needed to prove himself as a Viking to be accepted by his people, but he had other plans.
Finally, the dragon training is over. Today, my boy becomes one of us. Alright, let the fight begin.
Alright, here we go. I hope this works. Hey, it's okay. Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not one of them. Everybody's gonna learn the truth today. It's time.
What's he doing? Stop the fight!
No, wait. I need you all to see this. They're not what we think they are. We don't have to kill them.
I said stop the fight!
Hey, calm down. It's alright. Whoa, hey! No. Okay, that's not good. No. Ah!
Hey, wait a minute! Wasn't that Hiccup's voice? It's echoing through the forest. He must be in trouble. He needs me. I have to go save him. But how am I going to get out of this pit? I can't fly without Hiccup. Wait, I'll try my luck with these vines again, I guess. Alright, that didn't work. Come on, let's go one more time. Oh man, I can't hold on to the vines. I'll try from the other side instead. Wait, I'm on it. And yes, I did it. I can't believe it. I'm up. Now let me get around this wall real quick and try to get back up to the forest. Come on, just a few more steps. Yes, haha, I'm out. Now I can go to Hiccup. Just hold on a little longer, kid. I'm coming. His voice was coming from around here. I guess Hiccup might be over there. Look at all the fire spreading through the bars of the arena. And all the Vikings are there too. All right, come on, let's go. I hope it's not too late. And there I was, standing right next to the dragon arena, and all I had to do was get inside. So, I blasted the bars with my plasma blast, and as soon as I got in, I started wrestling with the dragon that was attacking Hiccup. Thanks to my strong claws, I managed to defeat the dragon and save Hiccup. But now, I had a way different kind of problem.
Wait, the Night Fury.
Toothless, come on, bud. Go. You gotta get out of here. They're gonna kill you if you stay.
They're gonna kill me? I just saved you from the dragon. What are you talking about? Wait. Uh-oh. The Vikings are running towards me with their axes. I guess Hiccup was right. I should have left. Fine. All right. I'll just take care of a few of these Vikings, and then I'll get out of here. But how many Vikings are there in this village? Holy, dude, I just saved the chief's son, and this is how you guys treat me? What happened to saying thank you for your service? Speaking of the chief, just then, the gates of the arena opened, and Stoic, the actual chief of the Vikings, appeared right behind me. He ran towards me full speed to attack, but I was quick enough to pin him down. I was about to destroy him right then and there. That is, if Hiccup wasn't there.
Toothless, stop! No!
Stop? Okay, fine. I'm sorry, kid.
Come on, take him down.
No, wait! Stop! What do you think you guys are doing?
Stoic, we got him. Now, what do we do? Okay, put it with the others.
On days 90 through 99, I was captured by the Vikings in our last encounter, and Hiccup and I were separated from each other. I was tied to a small ship from my neck to the tip of my tail and couldn't even move an inch. I was completely trapped. The Vikings were in preparation for something important, but I didn't quite know what they were up to. All I knew was that I was at the center of whatever their plan was. Dude, you gotta be kidding me! I just saved the chief's son's life, and this is how they thank me? Like, they should have rewarded me with a huge pile of fish or something. But no, let's capture this dragon and put him on a boat. Hiccup, poor kid. Him and Astrid are watching me from all the way there. Don't worry, Hiccup. The ones who deemed us worthy of this cruelty will realize how wrong they were, one way or another.
Finally, I've never been this close to making my forefathers' dreams come true. And this is all thanks to you and Hiccup. Now, lead us home, devil. Alright, set sail. Our destination is clear. We head for the dragon's nest.
After saying all this, all the Vikings jumped into their ships, set sail, and started moving on the sea, leaving their village for a dangerous journey. Stoic's goal was clear. He was going to use me to discover the location of the dragon's nest. As for Hiccup, there was nothing he could do to stop him. He could only watch as we disappeared into the horizon. After leaving the village, we sailed long miles on the sea along with the Vikings, and at the end of our journey, I found myself in the foggy area of the Isle. just like before. We were very close to the dragon's nest now, and the calls of the alpha dragon, the Red Death, had started ringing in my ears. Every time my ear rang with the vibrations, my head turned towards the direction of the call. Meanwhile, Stoic kept steering his ships towards the direction my head was signaling to. After advancing through the dense fog and thick rocks for a little bit, we finally reached our destination. There it was. The dragon's nest stood before the Vikings, or in other words, what they had been after for generations. Dude, they don't even realize what they're messing with! Stupid Vikings! What are they gonna do against the Red Death? Swing their axes or something?
When we crack this mountain open, the chaos will break loose. Go on then, get ready to catapult.
Catapults? Alright, well, these Vikings came prepared. I gotta give them that. Alright, understood. The Vikings are absolutely determined to bring this mountain crashing down on the dragons. Of course, I don't know if they'll survive the aftermath, though. I highly doubt it. The Red Death's not gonna be happy about this. I gotta say, this catapult is massive. Look, it's almost bigger than the ships themselves.
Alright, the time has come, people. No matter how this ends, it ends today. Load the catapult.
As Stoic gave the order, the Vikings sprang into action and began loading a huge rock onto the catapult. The moment the Vikings have been waiting for has finally come. It was time for the battle of the century. With Stoic's signal, the huge rock was suddenly launched into the air using the catapult. This rock was so big that as soon as it hit the mountain, it created a massive hole right through it. Seeing the opening inside the mountain, Stoic immediately ran ahead and observed what was inside. Before he even knew what was happening, dozens of dragons started bursting out from the nest. Stoic tried to attack the dragons with his mace, but the dragon's target wasn't the Vikings at all. They were just fleeing from the chaos that was about to unfold.
Haha, yes, the victory is ours. Alright, now, wait, no, quiet. This isn't over yet. Everybody stay away. Get back to the ships.
As soon as the Red Death showed herself, Stoic and all the Vikings already regretted it. But it was too late. The Alpha Dragon was awoken, and she wanted only one thing: revenge. Now look at what you brought upon yourself. You'll regret destroying the Red Death's nest, Stoic. Oh, alright, there she comes. Seems like she's really angry with the catapult's presence, I guess, considering the massive hole inside her home, you know? Oof! She just destroyed the entire catapult with a single stomp. Vikings really made her go rampage with what they've just done. Guys? Why is everyone running away all of a sudden? Wait! Yo, look at the size of those flames! The Red Death is burning all the ships with her fire breath. She must have realized the Vikings were about to board their ships and flee. No, wait! My ship is burning too! I'm gonna die burning here! What's going on now? Why are these dragons attacking the Alpha? Oh, wait a minute. Is that Hiccup? No way, are you for real? He taught his friends how to ride dragons too. Way to go, Hiccup. You never cease to amaze me, kid.
Alright, bud, don't you worry. I'm here to save you.
Haha, yeah, look at us. We're riding dragons.
You guys are awesome! Wait. Oh no, my ship is sinking! I'm going to the bottom of the sea!
Aw, no, hang in there, bud, I'm coming!
My ship had taken so much damage that it was already taking on water, and I was slowly sinking to the bottom of the sea. And since my entire body was covered with locks, I couldn't get out of the ship. Someone had to save me, and of course, that was gonna be Hiccup. By the time he got off his dragon, I've already sunk to the bottom of the sea, but it wasn't enough to stop Hiccup. He jumped right into the water without even thinking. He swam down to where I was, but there was a problem. Before Hiccup could even open the locks around me, he ran out of breath and started drowning. Just then, an unexpected hero stepped in to help. This was Stoic, and he suddenly jumped into the water, both freeing me from the locks and also saving Hiccup from drowning. It was that moment we became friends. Wow, I never thought Stoic would save me like that.
Hiccup, I'm sorry for everything. I'm proud to call you my son. You know, you don't have to go up there and face that beast.
Well, we're Vikings. It's an occupational hazard.
The father and son are finally reunited. How touching. Anyway, let's stop talking and figure out how we're gonna deal with the Red Death. Oh, wait a minute! Dragon Rider skill level max? I guess Hiccup training the other dragons increased my own skill level too. Well, alright. Since we've reached the maximum level, let's go and finish this once and for all. Red Death, I'm coming for you. Alright, looks like the others are busy distracting her. Let's join them, shall we?
Hiccup, this thing's gotta have a weakness just like the other dragons, right? We're going to keep her distracted with our dragons. You try to find the weakness.
Oh, okay. You're right. Understood. So, change of plans. While they're busy distracting her, let's go give the Red Death a full-body checkup. Huh, looks like she has small eyes, but big nostrils. Maybe I can use that against her. Wait! No! She's pulling Astrid and her dragon into her mouth with her vacuum breath! It's almost like a giant vacuum cleaner! Look, Astrid's dragon is flapping her wings with all her might, but she still can't escape the airflow. All right. Astrid, just hold on a little longer. I'm coming to save you. Let's see how resistant this dragon is to my plasma blasts. Here it comes. Boom! Ha ha ha! See how I blasted her right in the face with my plasma blast? We saved Astrid.
Wait, Toothless, I think I got an idea. Look, this thing's got wings, see? Alright, fine. Let's see if she can use them. Time to go up, bud.
As soon as Hiccup said that, we dove right in once again. And this time, I used my plasma blast to hit the Red Death's wings instead. And that made her really, really angry. Now her attention wasn't on the other dragons anymore, but entirely on us. She stretched her massive wings to the sides, slowly taking off and flying towards us to chase us down. Aha! All right, there she comes. Fighting this dragon on the ground is tough, but if we can draw her to our own territory, we can use that to our advantage. And where is our territory, you may ask? Of course, above the clouds. Come on, let's go. All right, we're just about at the right altitude now, and the Red Death is still chasing us. Let's see if you can still challenge us in our own territory.
Perfect. She's exactly where I want her to be. Okay, Toothless, time to disappear.
As soon as we said that, we dove in once more and suddenly disappeared from sight among the clouds in the dense skies. The Red Death was stunned. She couldn't see us at all because of all the dense clouds. Meanwhile, Hiccup and I had a little surprise for her. Before she even knew what was happening, we started firing plasma blasts at her from left and right. The explosions were so powerful that the lights of our blast could be seen from all the way down below. But the Red Death's patience had run out, so she started breathing fire randomly all over the sky. Unfortunately, we were hit by the flames and my tail caught fire. Now that was gonna be a problem.
Okay, that's not good. I don't know for how long the mechanical fin will hold. We can't fly without it.
Man, we were doing so well blasting the Red Death left and right in the clouds, but what do we do now?
Okay, bud, looks like her time's up, but don't worry, I got a plan. Let's see if this works. All right, bud, time to dive. Get ready.
Okay. Hey, stupid dragon! Catch me if you can! Here we go! Oh yeah, she's right on my tail. Let's go, Hiccup. I hope your plan works. And just like that, we led the Red Death right into our trap and went into a full dive towards the ground. The Red Death was so focused on eating us that she forgot to slow down and crashed into the island like a downed plane. Did we survive the explosion though? Well, mostly. Dude, what was that explosion back there? We almost died. That was way too close. Well, at least I managed to shield Hiccup with my wing just in time and save him.
Son, I can't believe it. He's alive. Thank you for saving my son.
Well, most of them.
Oh, come on. A prosthetic leg? It's gonna take me some time to get used to it. Well, anyway, at least I look cooler with it now.
Aw, Hiccup, how bad can it be? Besides, look, we're practically brothers now. Your left leg for my left tail fin. Also, Gobber made me a new mechanical fin to replace the bird one. Doesn't it look great? Alrighty then, click the video on the screen if you want to watch more. I love you guys. Gazer out. Peace. Like and subscribe.